Next Generation Audit. Our clients are demanding more and more information that allows them to identify opportunities for improvement in their processes, and it is difficult to carry out analytical purchasing procedures with the necessary level of disaggregation. However, we care about delivering greater added value through the use of technology for massive data analysis, and therefore generating a much deeper level of insight. Introducing Procurement Analytics. PwC Chile has developed a solution that analyzes the purchasing and accounts payable process from end to end. The data visualizations show patterns of the behavior of the purchasing cycle and accounts payable, allowing the identification of anomalies and cases that distance themselves from regular flow of purchases, permitting us to focus audit efforts on what is really important. We leverage PwC Extract and PwC Workbench to avoid reinventing the wheel. This allows the entire process of extracting and importing data up to the availability of the complete dashboard to take less than 1 working day for the data management team. From then on, PwC Procurement Analytics and its results can be easily reviewed completely autonomously from a web browser directed to the Workbench, both by the engagement team and, more importantly, by authorized officers of the client. So, what does Procurement Analytics look like and what can we do in it? This is the Procurement Analytics interface. It is composed of different tabs that present the universe of transactions for each phase of the purchasing process and reflects information related to it. The analysis begins with the data validation section and general purchasing data, with the purpose to ensure that Procurement Analytics fully reflects the client's SAP installation, in which filters can be applied by companies to see data to be validated in more detail. Each subsequent tab has specific filters to be applicable and relevant to each sub-process. The upper section shows the general information of purchases, such as the number of purchase orders and total amount of goods receipts, invoices associated with purchase orders and payments, in addition to providing filters for companies and intercompany purchases applicable to the entire tool. The second section provides detailed purchasing information through graphs and interactive tables that vary in real time as filters are applied and the tool is navigated. The bottom section helps us navigate through the different sub-processes of the purchasing cycle. Each section allows you to apply filters, search for documents, and export data to be analyzed, among others. The user will be able to identify an almost infinite range of situations that may attract attention and demand subsequent actions. For example, easily analyze and reach 100% of the level of compliance with purchasing approval policies. Identify purchases without authorization or authorized by people not established in the policies. If the purchase was modified after it was authorized, and view the history of modification of purchases for the period. Determine important deviations in the 3WM for each purchase. Analyze with a single click the root cause of deviations, segregating excesses or deviations in price from excesses in quantity, and allowing efforts to be directed towards the pertinent areas of responsibility. Identify purchases with goods received after the purchase billing date. Identify payments higher than invoices, duplicate payments or other excesses, and see the detail of each payment made to invoices, as well as see information such as the suppliers with the most payments and the distribution of payments per month. Identify goods with greater dispersion between the price of each purchase and the average price of purchases of that product, allowing you to quickly isolate transactions that are far from the average. Isolate transactions with related companies, both purchase and receipt, and invoices and payments, identifying the product purchased and their distribution over time. Identify recently created suppliers with relevant transactionality. What is the supplier created in the year with the highest amount purchased? What are the suppliers in the year with at least one payment made? Or which ones are the suppliers with the largest number of purchases? In the same way, identify items at the SKU level recently created and with relevant transactionality. New user focuses the use of Procurement Analytics on their own interests and needs, taking advantage of the great flexibility of this solution. Procurement Analytics is available today for use by customers using SAP ECC and S/4. We continue to expand its scope to both new shopping themes and other applications.